Hello everyone. In today's video, I will talk about the dramatic events that unfolded at OpenAI, one of the leading artificial intelligence companies. This past week has been a rollercoaster journey involving the surprise firing of OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman, employee revolt, threats of mass resignation and eventually Altman's reinstatement. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's dive in. It all started on November 17th. When OpenAI's board abruptly announced that they have fired Sam Altman from his CEO position. The board cited that Altman failed to be consistently candid in his communications with them but did not provide any specific details. This came as a huge shock not just to the tech community but even OpenAI employees and Microsoft, their biggest investor. Just a day before, Altman was on stage hinting that OpenAI had achieved another breakthrough in AI technology. So this firing seemed to come out of nowhere. Altman said he loved his time at OpenAI, but it was clear there were tensions simmering underneath between him and the board. The board also removed OpenAI's president Greg Brockman, although he was given the option to stay at the company in a reduced role. Brockman chose to resign instead. With its two top leaders gone, OpenAI appointed its chief technology officer Mira Murati as the interim CEO. But the drama was far from over. As news spread, OpenAI investors and employees pushed back hard, demanding Altman's return. Employees felt the board made this decision abruptly without consulting key stakeholders. Microsoft's CEO Satya Nadella revealed that they were not even notified beforehand. Many felt Altman's vision was crucial for OpenAI, and losing him would destabilize the company. There seemed to be massive support for Altman from employees as well as investors. Many felt Altman's vision was crucial for OpenAI, and losing him would destabilize the company. There seemed to be massive support for Altman from employees as well as investors. Amidst the swirling uncertainty, there were efforts underway to bring back Altman and other senior researchers who resigned. OpenAI's chief strategy officer told employees they are working towards a resolution and remain optimistic. But the talks with the board failed. So OpenAI appointed Emmett Shear, former CEO of Twitch, as its third CEO in just 3 days. Meanwhile, Microsoft swooped in to hire Altman and Brockman to lead a new advanced AI research team. So Altman found a new home. But could he make his way back to OpenAI as well? That brings us to the climax of this drama. On November 21st, a shocking employee revolt broke out with over 770 OpenAI employees threatening mass resignation. Unless the board reinstated Altman and Brockman, the employees signed a strongly worded letter, accusing the board of lacking competence and care for OpenAI's mission. Surprisingly, even board member Ilya Sutskever signed this mass resignation threat letter. Employees felt Altman's abrupt firing was unjustified and would damage OpenAI's progress in AI safety research, faced by such staunch employee backlash, and the risk of talent exodus. Intense discussions took place between Altman and the board. And finally, an agreement was reached on November 22 for Altman to return alongside a reconstituted board. The new board has reputed leaders like Brett Taylor, Salesforce's former CEO, and Larry Summers, ex-US Treasury Secretary. Emmett Shear has stepped down after just 2 days to let Altman resume leadership. It's still unclear whether Altman gets back his full CEO position just yet. But with his return, it seems OpenAI has managed to avert this existential crisis for now. But critical questions still remain. What exactly caused this abrupt firing of someone as influential as Altman? Why this sudden escalation that risked OpenAI's future? According to reports, some OpenAI researchers had raised concerns about capabilities of a new AI model called Q that the company was working on. The Q model was apparently able to solve complex math problems it had never seen before. So this could have been a significant advancement towards artificial general intelligence or AGI. While promising, AGI also poses risks if such advanced systems evade human control. Perhaps researchers felt Altman was pushing boundaries too far and too fast. Without assessing risks, the board likely wanted to intervene amidst these staff concerns over AI safety. Of course, firing Altman in this controversial manner then sparked a fierce backlash. Ultimately the board had to course correct. But this highlights some tension OpenAI is grappling with on balancing rapid innovation versus ethics and responsible AI development. So after a tumultuous 2 weeks, OpenAI seems to have its leadership back in place. Both Altman and the board describe this outcome as a shared win. OpenAI plans to conduct an independent investigation into Altman's firing. So more details may still emerge. For now, Altman has indicated he will try to heal any divisions and move forward. OpenAI's mission of developing AI to benefit humanity remains unchanged. But this saga highlights that progress in AI comes loaded with many tricky challenges around ethics, governance, and competing priorities. Constructive discussion and transparency between developers, policymakers, and the public is crucial. As advanced AI starts matching certain human capabilities, events like this put a spotlight on that need for dialogue. So while we don't yet fully know what sparked this unprecedented upheaval at OpenAI, let's hope some productive conversations around responsible AI development follow from this. The stakes are only going to get higher as AI systems grow more powerful. Discussion and foresight today can help guide this technology toward benefits rather than risks down the line. Reports suggest OpenAI may exclude key investors, like Microsoft, from getting board seats despite their massive funding so far. This is raising eyebrows, so let's analyze what's going on. Firstly, OpenAI's reconstituted 9-member board is expected to comprise independent leaders like former Salesforce CEO Bret Taylor and former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers rather than investors. The only director retained from their old board is Quora CEO Adam D'Angelo. This is notable because Microsoft alone has invested over $10 billion into OpenAI products like ChatGPT. Given this scale of funding, many feel Microsoft deserves formal board representation to safeguard their interests as OpenAI makes decisions down the line. But OpenAI seems reluctant to provide that oversight. Analysts think OpenAI wants autonomy over governance without investor pressures. However, this risks ugly conflicts later if priorities diverge from backers like Microsoft. Now, given OpenAI's stance, how can Microsoft still influence direction? Well, Microsoft has hired ex-OpenAI leaders to lead an internal AI division. This becomes Microsoft's inside track into bleeding-edge AI research. Moreover, Microsoft retains financial leverage as the largest investor. OpenAI needs Microsoft's billions to fund expensive compute and talent. So Microsoft can bargain around charter changes using further funding offers. Limiting OpenAI's system reach on Microsoft platforms also pressures OpenAI. So while lacking board seats, Microsoft has informal pathways to shape OpenAI's trajectory. But using money or platforms to force choices raises ethical issues around AI governance. The influence ought to align with OpenAI's mission. In conclusion, OpenAI wants autonomy around AI safety decisions by possibly limiting investor board oversight. But completely excluding your chief backer breeds mistrust down the line. Investors enabling this work deserve accountability, even if not outright control. My hope is OpenAI's board represents diverse expertise and stakeholder interests, including ethicists, policymakers, engineers, and investors. That collective oversight is key to developing AI responsibly as the technology advances. That wraps up this governance update. Let me know what you think about these developments around the OpenAI board structure. Should mega investors like Microsoft have direct formal oversight? Looking forward to your thoughts. And as usual, a small request to you guys. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell, so that you don't miss important information which is going to affect our future. See you all till the next video.